Magic Mushrooms? From Eve's Garden to My Granny's Microdosing by Agüita. Narrated by Vanessa Weller. Chapter 5. A Borrowed God. I began my spiritual journey with a borrowed God amidst the hustle and bustle of Mexico City Airport. I had gone to pick up my son, who was returning from a summer camp. All the campers arrived except him. The airline staff informed me that he had been hospitalized in Dallas. I was terrified. The first thing I did was call my Codependence Anonymous sponsor. She suggested pray God to take care of him. I explained that I didn't have a God to pray to. She replied, "For this emergency, I lend you mine. He has turned out to be very good to me." I went to Dallas and returned with my son, safe and sound. It had just been a bad bout of dizziness. With the Dramamine, he was good as new. Since then, I started looking for my own God. I began practicing yoga, meditation, psychological therapy. I went up to the Andes for retreats, down to the tributaries of the Amazon River for workshops. But the God I was looking for did not appear. I felt confused. I had dedicated so many years to finding a spiritual path. But the God I was seeking didn't show up. It was during one of those gray days when you feel that it's not worth continuing what you're doing that everything became clear to me. I was sitting in my study, calculating the number of hours I had spent studying countless books in vain, when suddenly I saw a quote by Joseph Campbell that I had once pinned to the door in front of my desk, which said, "Life is not about studying it, it's about experiencing it, living it. Only then will you find the answers." The phrase confronted me. I realized that I had been trying to find my God in essays, dictionaries, self-help books, academic research, history books, sacred scriptures, essays on religions, gospels, well, even in YouTube videos and Netflix movies. Everything became clear. Trying to find a God in books or other informative mediums is like if Christopher Columbus had tried to discover America by reading notes and more notes on different geography topics. All of this from the comfort of his own chair, not ever leaving the living room of his house. So I knew what I had to do. Life is not about studying it, it's about experiencing it, living it. I kissed Joseph Campbell's quote, opened my computer, and searched on Facebook for an ad that I had already seen. It was the announcement of a mushroom ceremony in Huautla, a magical town in the Sierra of Oaxaca. It was starting the next day at night. So without further ado, I bought a plane ticket for the next morning.